Today I'll be showing you how to defeat a golem elixir pump variant. The deck that I will be using is a bridge spam evolved firecracker. With most bridge spam decks, you want to apply a lot of pressure so your opponent has no time to react. Defending is key. Every little bit of damage the enemy gets could be used against you. Even if they get within spell range, you could lose a battle while you were winning the whole rest of the game. If enemies try and split their troops like they just did here, you want to place most of your defending units in the middle, so both sides get drawn to the center and get no damage. In decks like these, they usually have a cheap swarm card, but I didn't want to protect with arrows. When your opponent has placed a lot of elixir and then goes for an elixir pump, you want to fully rush the opposite lane to get as much damage before they can get the elixir advantage. Now with the enemy tower destroyed, you can do two things. One, try and go for the 3 crown, which is a very bad idea in my opinion, or you could just defend until the time runs out. This is the point where I know my enemy is building up elixir for a huge push, so I'm going to save as well to be ready to defend. You want to wait to place your building until the golem reaches this tile, so that your building won't lose health just from being on the field. You want to separate the battle healer and the golem so that the battle healer cannot continuously heal the golem. King tower activation if you place any troop on these 2 tiles when the electro dragon zaps. With the evolved firecracker, you want to get the splash from the little bits at the end, not the main attack. So what you really want to do is get a troop between the firecracker and the tower on that tile. You could also use tornado to make things easier. You can use the same trick as before. Since he placed down the golem, you can rush the other side with your E-barbs, bandit, or whatever other bridge spam you have. Now all that's left is to defend like a weenie until time runs out. Same as before, you want to try and separate the battle healer from the golem. Here I would have lost as they had many more troops than I did, but the time ran out and I had 2 towers and he had none. Overall, if you know how these guys play, then you can defeat them easily. Please subscribe, it would mean the world to me, and I will be continuing to pump out content just like this.